Modern life pushes a very specific and punishing narrative. You must carry the weight of your world alone. We celebrate the grind, the hustle, and the quiet suffering of absolute independence. This exact obsession bleeds directly into how we approach faith. We treat spiritual growth like a corporate ladder, trying to manufacture moral perfection through sheer willpower and rigid self-discipline. But the math on human effort eventually breaks. Our wisdom reaches its absolute limit. Whether it is our emotional capacity, our bank accounts, or our physical energy, we inevitably hit a wall. When that collapse happens, the immediate reaction is shame. We scramble to hide the cracks in our facade, terrified of what our failure means for our identity and our worth. The Apostle Paul frames human failure as a specific pivot point. When our personal capacity hits zero, the resulting void isn't a dead end. It is the space where divine power is activated. True spiritual endurance does not come from pushing harder. It requires abandoning the exhausting illusion that you can do it all yourself and accepting that God's strength is made perfect exactly where yours fails. Believers often view grace as a single dot, a one-time pardon. In reality, it operates as a continuous mechanism. When we stumble, we land on a dynamic structure that absorbs the impact, actively neutralizing temptation and breaking the dominion of destructive habits. This active power shifts how we handle failure. Instead of retreating into isolation and shame, we find the footing to run back toward God for complete restoration. By relying on this mechanism, a moral failure is stripped of its power to destroy you. It transforms from a permanent, isolating defeat into a temporary stepping stone back to right standing. This support structure extends to external catastrophes, providing a foundation when facing financial ruin, collapsed business plans, or severe emotional burnout. The Book of Hebrews issues a specific directive for these exact moments of capacity failure. It instructs believers to boldly approach God's throne to pull down immediate, tangible support, precisely when their own strength runs dry. The exact same mechanism is required at the opposite extreme. When you actually achieve your goals, serve effectively, and succeed, you need an influx of grace to keep pride from taking root. This network diagram visualizes borrowed capability. Every spiritual gift, effective ministry, or personal achievement happens because we act as empty vessels, pulsing entirely with an external power source. Recognizing this borrowed power is the only way to survive spiritual attrition. The exact same grace that initiated your journey is the only force capable of preserving you all the way to the finish line. From the absolute depths of collapse to the highest peaks of success, every single phase of the believer's